Okay, so guys, I think bear with me. Okay, so guys, let us start. Okay, you can see all of you. Né? Okay, so it's mechanical drafting. Mechanical drafting. That's what we are going to discuss, and our focus all the time, our main focus will be, we start with orthographic because whatever you'll be doing, the first thing is you need to be able to read the drawings. This is a disease I found in most of the engineers. So we have to make sure that this is cleared. We need to be able to make sure that we know how to read drawings. Is that clear? Okay. So, we are going to start with orthographic. Projection. So that's our bottom line. We start with the orthographic projection. Okay? Now, under orthographic projection, we need to know that ortho is talking about 2D drawings. 2D. Then graphics means drawings. Okay? Then in projection, these are guiding or leading lines. Okay, so that's what it is. Now, from here, we will look at it. Here I will draw a drawing. For us to understand what we are going to do, we'll make use of this drawing. Yes, sir. Okay, I'll move this side. Okay, I'll send the information of this because I need it so that I can send it to you. Okay, so what I'm saying is we are looking at the orthographic projection. Ortho means 2D, graphic means drawings, then projection means guiding or leading lines. So I'm going to draw here so that at least the view can be clear. We have got 2 types of projections, rather of orthographic projection. We have 2 types. So we have got 2 types of orthographic projection. 2. One is the third angle projection. Are we together? So we have got third angle projection. Third angle. Then we have got the first angle. Are we together? We have got the third angle and we have got first angle projection. What is the difference between first angle and third angle projection? Remember, the component is the same. The drawing will be the one drawing. But now you are looking at how you are going to interpret the views based on what you'll be given. So now in this regard, when we are looking at third angle projection, what does it mean? First angle projection, what does it mean? In third angle projection, we say when you are looking at the component from three directions, the way you look at it, if it is on the right hand side, you make sure you draw the drawing on the right hand side. Not changing it, no. If you are looking on top, make sure draw on top. If you are looking from the left, draw on the left. That is what it means by third angle projection. You don't swap the views. Are we together? You don't swap the views. Maintain the position of the views. Does it make sense? So, in third angle projection, draw the view from which from which it was extracted. Draw the view from which it was extracted, e.g., if it is on the right side of the object, then draw it on your right. So if the object, when you are looking at it, it is on the right hand side, that view you are looking at it on the object, it's on the right hand side. Draw it on the right. Don't go and draw it on the left. No. Don't draw it on top. Draw it on the right of the front view. So, if it is on the right side of the object, then draw it on your right of the front view. When we come to first angle projection, what does it mean? Swap the views found in third angle in the diagonal direction. So what does it mean? If my views on the third angle, if I had my views like this, top, front, right. In third angle projection, I would draw like this. Top, front, right. So, the front will go there, the top will go there, the right will go there. So, right. You see, front will go there, it's there. Top will come here, it's there. Right will go there. So you are only swapping the views you have already allocated in the third angle projection. You swap them in a diagonal direction in order for you to build first angle projection. Don't forget something that you can even sleep singing as a song. I've seen this is always messed up all the time. So when you're drawing these views, when you extract them in the first angle projection, in the third angle projection, because in third angle projection, when you're looking on the right, draw it on the right. You're looking on top, draw it on top. You're looking on the left, draw it on the left. But when you come to first angle, you only take the third angle you used and go and swap the views in the diagonal direction to create first angle projection. That is how you do it. Don't mix up the language. Are we together, class? Even you guys online, are we together? Okay. So that is what we talk about when we say third angle projection, first angle projection. That is what we are talking about. Now, I'm going to erase this. I'll send, you can take a photo. Madam? Oh, you're writing. Take a photo since I'm using it. Oh, Mr. Cobus, help us. Just a photo. So that these notes will send to the consultant. We owe you.
When are you going to start paying up? Just watch it phone and bump it off. Send it in our group.
Yes, then from there I will share to the other group. This is now my face. It has grown legs. Where are you? Okay. Let me use that. Thank you. I think this has been making one. Finally. Okay. So guys, are you able to see up to this far? Josiah? You can see up to this line. Okay, what of if I move here?
Yes.
Okay. Then we have got at least bigger space. Okay, so what I'll draw two components here. Then we are going to interpret them that side. I think we can spend just the whole night learning, so that at least the night ends fast. Because I'm just alone home. My kids are fine and sleeping. Okay, my drawing is very beautiful. Okay. So this one, my front view is this side. This is front. Then from there, top. From this side is left. Am I able to see the right view? Since I can't see the right view, I'm assuming that it is there. So for me, I've got this drawing that is showing me front, left, and top view. I will draw the same drawing but in the other direction. So, is this drawing different from this one? Is this component different from this component, guys? I'm not asking mute people. No. So, since it's not different, this is my front. This is my right. This is my top. The component is the same, but the positioning has changed. The positioning has done what? Has changed. The component is the same, it's just the positioning that has changed. Please. Now, this one, when I'm extracting the views now, according to South African standard, that's how I've drawn them. So third angle, first angle, now in third angle here, I have, according to this one, I've got front, I've got left, I've got top. Top is always in vertical direction with the front view. Never should you draw it on top of the side view. Never. It is always either on top or below the front view. Are we together? Okay. So this is the arrangement. When I come to first angle, how am I going to draw? Class. What did I say about first angle? So, it's going to swap. Your statement is unfinished. What did I say there online? What are you going to do with the views? In first angle projection.
We are going to swap them.
How?
I've written the top the vegetable and the front come to the right and the right come to the left.
But what did I say? How do you swap? How do you swap? In the diagonal direction. So, you are going to swap, your left will go there, your top will come here, your front will go there. If you can't remember, just try to remember third angle projection, please. Because you get confused. Just remember third angle projection, because if it is right, I'll draw to the right. If it is left, I'll draw to the left. If it is top, I'll draw on top. Then after that, you remember, I swap them in diagonal. That is the rule. So, your left comes here. This is left. This is left. This is the front. Then your top comes where? Right below the front, following the concept of diagonal. Are we together? I will tell him. Let me finish. Then so these views here, they are for this object. So when they give you this, you need to draw in this direction. When they give you this, is not used in South Africa, but international is used. In South Africa, we don't use this one. It is only used at international level. In South Africa, they use this one. This one. This one in South Africa, they said, don't use it, it's too much for our people. International, it uses everything. Are we together? Are we together there? Eh? Don't sleep. We'll finish 22. I'm joking. Then we come now in the next concept. Again, we come you only check views on the third angle projection. First angle is just the swapping. So, my front is here. My top is there. My right is here. Come on. This is what has built all these massive structures in this world. Buildings, cars, roads, all these. It's just these simple drawings. But they make people crack their heads. So it's a simple concept. So it's front is front. Top is always on top of the front. Don't take it to the side view. Right and left are side views. Then after you do this, swap the views to get to the first angle projection. The front will go there, the top will come here, the right will go there. We come here, we say top, front, and what? Right. Okay, keep the microphone off. In South Africa, even when you guys are writing exams here in South Africa, we don't use we don't use this one. We use this one. So these two are the ones recommended in South Africa. Hassan, keep you're driving. Yeah, keep the microphone off, but you can hear. Just keep your microphone off. It's mute. Yeah, you must just mute it. Are we fine here, guys? Are we fine? Thank you. Now, These are the only drawings that make you suffer. In the exam, they cost about 75%. Just this, to talk about orthographic, 75%. Okay, fine. Now, we have understood this. I don't know if you have understood, but I've explained. Now, we have got a symbol that we use, a symbol, for a third angle projection. I'll explain where that symbol comes from. But for now, I'll draw the symbol. For third angle projection, we draw a circle there and a small circle and the cone, like this. This circle is for that and this small circle is for this one. You know my drawing is very beautiful, so it's very accurate. Yeah. So, there, come on. It is my hand. So this is the third angle projection symbol. When you see this symbol next to the drawing, just know it is third angle projection. Don't even start compromising with your thinking. It is third angle projection given drawing. If you see this one, change the other way. Just know the one who wrote the book doesn't understand. This cone can never change the position. The circles only move there and there, there and there. This one cannot rotate. Once you rotate it, it means you don't know what you're doing. You are lost. Then in first angle projection, we swap the views. Take the circles this side. I'm telling you, no matter how many times you have learned this, you ought to practice every time because drawings, they come in different approach. We use this at all levels in drawing. In all the fields, structural, piping, building, mechanical, marines, aeroplanes, everywhere. These drawings are used massively. You cannot be a good engineer if you don't know how to read drawings. It means you are a theoretical engineer. Okay, are we fine here, guys? Are we fine? Any question? So if there's no question, just on the understanding of orthographic projection, this is what I wanted to explain to you. Before I close up this, maybe if Mr. Covers, we ask for your favor. So that after that I explain where the symbol is coming from. Thank you. Okay, so I'll just now explain where this symbol comes from. Then from there, we are done with this session. The exercise will be sent. You do freehand. Me, I always ask for freehand before you produce drawings in the AutoCAD. I want freehand first. No freehand, no marks. When you go to the site, the first thing you do is to draw rough sketches. So if you can produce rough sketches, which is freehand, it means you are telling me to say the computer will think on your behalf. No, your thinking is from you. Are we together then? I will need free hands. I'll send the drawings that I need to be done. symbol. This is symbol of projection. Symbol of projection. I have this cone, my beautiful cone. Like this. One side it is smaller, the other side is wider. You are looking from this side, which is the left, and you are looking from this side, which is the front. That's where the symbol comes from. So when you look from this side, you draw what you see from the front. When you look from this side, you draw what you see. Now, before I could even draw that, we have had a word projection, projection, projection. What does it mean? This is what it means. When I'm drawing the circles, I must project. I'll project. I'll use blue ink. This color I've used, the one I'm tracing, is projection. So, that is for that. That is for the big circle. This symbol is this. What does it say in the first angle projection? What is the rule? Swap the views in diagonal. But there are only two views. But so we just swap them. When you take this one this side, it becomes the first angle projection. When you leave it the way it is third angle projection. So this is third angle. First angle, you just swap. Then the circles will be this side. That is the first angle. This is third angle. So third angle is extracted direct from the component. Thank you very much. I'm done. And thank you very much. Have a good night. If there's any question, feel free to ask before I close up. Any question?
Just kindly explain on the symbol of projection.
Okay. What I was saying is, this is a block, a cone-shaped block. It is always sitting in this direction, not the other way. It is always in this direction. So when you are pointing the arrow on its length, you are pointing the arrow, you are going to get what? The front view. When you are pointing from the left-hand side, you see the left view. So the left view you draw here, the front view you draw here, because the left you draw it on the left because you are viewing it from the left. Then in the front you draw it on the position where it is because you are viewing it from the right-hand side. That is why they sit like this. Now, this one, it is the drawings based on how you were viewing them. The way you were viewing them. So, it is the third angle projection because you haven't swapped the views. Third angle projection. So now, the moment you say, let me swap the views, not rotating, you rotate this one, you mess up. It's just the swapping. This moves there, this moves this side. It forms what we call first angle. Because we have swapped the views like this. Does it make sense, sir?
Oh, so that's how they come up with the symbol for best angle and translate angle.
Yes, sir.
Okay. No, it's clear.
Thank you so much. Any other question, class? Another question? Okay, so if there's no question, I hope you all understand. I'll share with you the video for this lesson. And thank you very much. Have a good night and may God bless you. Thank you.
Alright, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Okay, good night. Good night.